Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 3. I'm just over by my... That's not really what I wanted to do, but... Oh well. I'm over by my water tanks because I wanted to readjust these. And I think instead of going this way, I think I'm actually going to meet in the middle. I'm just kind of like redoing the pipes, I think. So what we'll do is that. Alright, I'm gonna break these just while I'm underneath here. They should have enough water to last them for a little while. Alright, and then I will this, I think. Alright, I think that's better. So that way they're both kind of like equally feeding them. And then this way I will... Here. I'll go this way. Yeah, I'm just kind of... If you might hear underneath, I'm smelting up a bunch of stuff, so I'm like, I'm gonna work on this while I am waiting. Okay, so I think that should be good. I don't know why it is. I don't know, I find the arrows so satisfying. And it does look like... Well, that just filled a bunch of the pipes, that's why I dropped. But you can see we are making a... We're making a decent amount of water still with all these, so I don't think we're going to have to worry about crafting up another one. At least not for now. But I did just kind of want to make sure before we... Gotta sleep. Well, actually, we don't really need to sleep because I'm not struggling for steam at the moment, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just usually like... I'm so worried about our steam production that I keep sleeping, but like we have so many now for one turbine, like it doesn't matter. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I just didn't want... I don't want to place them all down and not have enough water, because I mean these pipes don't do water that fast, but double check those are... Alright. I think I'll add... We'll do 4 more, and then I'll double check to make sure we're still producing enough water when they fill up. It's just they have a big internal buffer. But, alright, yeah, so that is 18 solar boilers. And it does sound like this... off. Yeah, I'm making a bunch of wrought iron. I'm also smelting the stuff in here. Also, I realized the crushed coal that I accidentally put in here before I got a sifting machine to sift this. You can actually just shove that in a thing. And, because I was processing it all the way down to... like clean coal dust, and I realized I didn't have to worry about that. Okay, so what I'm doing at the moment is crafting up 3 more of the turbines that we will place over here. We got our 4 batteries there. And then we will do this. Oh, I just realized we're gonna have to get mica as well. I don't think I've gotten any of that yet. Also, we're gonna need a second turbine. I kind of forgot about that as well. You need. Man, that's gonna look so bad right there. But I just with this tier, you just have to have it so close to your battery buffer due to cable loss. All right, so yeah, I can't wait to not have to do wrought iron this way as well. So, okay, let me get the turbines done, and then we're gonna have to probably work on LV hatches next. Also, I feel like this recipe changed. Has this recipe changed? I don't remember the LV ones requiring low voltage coils. That used to be like a... Wasn't it like a small spring in a something? Like a small spring and a large spring or something like that? I feel like that has changed. At least for LV. But it's been a very, very long time since I crafted those up. Okay, let me get the turbines built. Alright. Just crafting up the motors that we need for the turbines. So that is 1, 2, 3. Nice. So 3 more steam turbines. Also, it is nighttime. Probably should sleep, but as you can hear, like, the steam is going crazy. Hopefully that's not too annoying, actually. I actually like the sound, but... Oh, shoot. I left my wrench in there. Also, it is raining. It still makes me nervous that, like, they're kind of... It's open. It's not completely closed, but... Yeah, now you can hear all the steam turbines are, like, turned off. Alright, so technically, we could just do the 4x there. You know what? I am actually going to do that. I like doing the cables by the correct amps. What am I doing? Oh, I need do that. Take one of those. So I'll make a 2x wire and then a 1x wire, I think. Apparently I had a whole bunch in there that I forgot about. Alright. Not that resources tin is overly difficult to get, but I don't know. I just like... I like doing that. Alright. So yeah, that will output 1 amp. So you only need the 1x cable, but then this one will output 1 amp, so you need the 2x there, because 2 amps will go through there. And then, obviously 3, but there is no 3x cable, so... that is a 4. And that, there you go. That will feed small sodium battery. So, we are doing okay there. Oh, it's raining. This is actually going to be producing more than it usually does. Yeah, 75. Last time I checked, though, they were both still slowly going up, even without the rain. But yeah, apparently the rain does produces 3 times the amount of water. But all right, cool. So now that we have that, I need to get the... Let's get the my goodness. What am I trying to say? LV energy hatches up. Okay, so I was crafting up all the stuff we need for the LV energy hatches, and I totally forgot the lubricant needs like some sort of oil. I was thinking, in my head, I was thinking it was like the drilling fluid that we needed, which is, it's like stone dust and water and stuff. And I was like, oh, that's easy. But yeah, totally forgot about needing to make the lubricant. So I've actually gone ahead and crafted up a distillery. Unfortunately, we don't have the brewing stand yet. So I can't craft up a brewing machine. But I do have creosote. I am going to have to sort out... I totally forgot. Those things eat your... Oh, man. Unless it went in the... Did it go in the pipe? Alright. That wasn't as bad. I thought that it maybe had eaten it completely. I'll just leave the thing there, because we'll probably need to do that. But, yeah, so we do have creosote. Also, I should have, like, a tank of this stuff. Actually, I should have just... Ah, well. I should have just brought a tank, because those low voltage tanks, or whatever they're called, actually keep their inventory. Well, the GregTech tanks all keep the inventory now, but yeah, I should have just brought that. Also, it's kind of funny, when you're walking with the dolly, it's slow, but if you're climbing ladders, it's just normal speed. You'd think if you were climbing up a ladder on a dolly, it would be slow, but apparently not. Alright, yeah, so this is slightly annoying, doing it this way, but to be honest, it's not something I do a lot of. It would be nice if we had an ender chest, but we don't. Also, I don't need, like, at the moment I'm not going through steel that fast, so I don't actually need, I'm not like hard pressed to make more of those, to be honest. We'll do that. I need to start smelting that, the steel dust back. I'll get that going. I don't actually know if that produces the same ashes. We're up to 33 stacks of ashes. Okay, distillery. Just throw it on the back. Yeah, one of those tanks I was talking about holding their inventory. So, lubricant. The brewing machine gets you the best ratio, but it does need a brewing stand, and that's actually a Thaumcraft recipe, so we can't do that. But the distillery, you can just do this. So 24. Oh. Is that... That's a different sound. Yeah, that's like a totally different sound. I like it. I feel like that used to make the chemical reactor sound. Okay, but as you can see, that's going to take a while. We need four things of it, so that's why I wanted to get that going. Also, crafting up these fine steel wires for the low voltage coil. So needs an assembler recipe of 1. That's like a really satisfying noise. I like that noise. Whoever came up with that noise. Really like that. Yeah. So voltage wire, and then the 2 things, the lubricant, and there we go with that. Do that for that. All right, cool. Now, actually, there is a recipe. I was looking if there was a way to buy the things, but yes, this is what we are working towards. So input bus, output bus, input hatch, maintenance hatch, muffler hatch, forgot about that. The LV energy hatches, yes, I need copper nickel. I have gotten a bunch of the... Oh. I think we actually need to do... I have a bending machine. I'm like, I don't have a forming press. Or that. We do have some asbestos. The silicate wool is ruby dust and... or aluminum, some sort. But that's quite a lot, isn't it? I need 12 times 16. Math is hard. $192. Yeah, that's... Oh, and that's 60 seconds. That is long. Alright, I should probably just go get the mica and craft up a forming press. We're gonna need it anyway. Let's just double check. Yeah, we can do that. And that gets you 4 for 20 seconds. Alright, we are back, and I did a bunch of searching for the mica vein. Let me just get this over here. And I ran around. I did like 2 laps around using the ore finder wand, and I used the cassiterite ore, because we did actually find a cassiterite ore vein over here. And I used that because cassiterite ore is in one of these mica veins. And I did 2 laps around our base and nothing popped up. So I decided, instead of wasting all that time, I'm just going to start doing this for the aluminosilicate wool. So you can do either sapphire, green sapphire, or ruby. And green sapphire is like really easy to... The sapphire ores are really easy to find in the Twilight Forest. Oh, I thought that was... For a second, I thought that was mica. Yeah, so I just went to the Twilight Forest and got sapphire. Now, unfortunately, this is going to take a long... It's going to take a long time. I need 192 of this. That's like 80 minutes. That's like 90 minutes that's going to take of real time. So, I don't know if we're going to be able to... I might run out of time. Like real life time before I can do that. But, yeah, that's GregTech New Horizons early game. That's kind of to be expected. I have a bunch of this stuff. I'm just going to get rid of that. We don't need it. Don't need that. Don't need that. Yeah, it would have been, if I could have found a mica vein, it would have been better, but I just wanted to get this stuff crafting up because I did know it's going to take a a very long time. Yeah, let me just double check. I keep checking because if these run out of water, they're going to blow up. Now, it is... Is that? That is actually dropping. But this one's going up. I was using the thing. The simple washer. And I wonder if that was... It was draining water. Alright, I still have to keep an eye on that. But every time I've checked, that's the first time it's actually started dropping, so... gotta be a little bit careful with that. Okay, let's go ahead and get the energy hatch crafted up. And the nice thing about having 4 turbines, you don't have to worry about machines not working. They ran out of power. Also, I like the average input-output. I think, because in the other world, we really weren't dealing with input hatches anymore. It's been a long time since we were actually dealing with like input energy hatches and stuff. We were doing lasers. Everything was lasers, so I don't remember seeing the input-output on the tooltip, which is actually really cool. All right. What was I doing? Right. So there we go. 2 LV energy hatches. Nice. All right. I am sort of doing this quest slowly. And we need lots of nickel as well. So I am just processing a whole bunch of this nickel for the Cooper nickel and for the Invar that we need as well. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I think you need a stack of each. And unfortunately, that also needs the alloy smelter recipe. If I wanted to, I could like pulverize it down into dust to make the... Actually, can you even do that? Yeah. I could pulverize it down and then I could use the mixer, but I'm just gonna wait for that to chug away. There's no rush. Like, okay, so I get the Cooper nickel. Well, I can't do anything with it because we don't have that wool stuff. Silicate wool. I wish I could have found a mica vein, but I unfortunately did not. All right, so that is where the things... Uh-oh. Which one was that? That's kind of interesting because we have full buffers there. That. I wonder if it's cable loss? Because that's been running the whole time, and I don't know why it's not trying to run it again. How much would it be getting? It would be... That's acting weird. Usually it keeps trying, and you just waste power. But as soon as I place these LV energy hatches down, it seemed to like break the thing. That was a bit weird. Yeah, and those are facing down. I wish I had the thing. Now it's running again, even though I disabled it. Okay, that was a bit weird. Oh, it's finishing the... Yeah, it's finishing the craft. It's... Yeah, we'll enable it again. That was kind of weird, wasn't it? It was like stuck, and then I connected the... Then I connected the cable, see, and then it started working again. That was a bit... That was funny. Alright, anyway. Let me continue with these. And all the wrought iron. We're going to need even more, because I need... doing the 3 here, and I need a maintenance hatch. I actually need quite a bit more. And all the steel. I'm going to have to start working on polyethylene as well. Sooner than later. Probably after the blast furnace is up and running, I think. Because that just makes... That makes getting LV machine hulls... You don't have to do it this recipe anymore. It's just LV and 2 tin cables. Alright, well, I'm going to continue working on this. Like I said, we're just going to have to let this run for about an hour and something. And, yeah, I'm going to keep doing that. So we need the controller, input, output bus, input hatch, the 16 coils, and then... What are the muffler hatches again? I remember they were kind of annoying. Alright, it's not too bad. Although bronze, I don't think I can melt down bronze. No, I can't melt it down. I have to do that. Those rotors by hand are a bit of a pain. But, alright, anyway, next episode we'll get the blast furnace up and running. So, that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.